Yo, what is the deal? Good people, it's your boy Tawan, back in the building, or back on the road, I should say. So, first of all, this is another episode of my Kicks vlog, where I hit the road and talk to you guys about just a bunch of different things, a bunch of different kicks, new kicks, whatever I'm doing on the road, usually involving kicks. Well, I'm going to talk to you about them. So, as you might hear, I'm a little under the weather. I'm sorry, Ramon, if I'm dragging or kind of dragging ass right now. Because Ramon edits my videos. He does all the editing for. He does all the editing for pretty much all of the channels. And I know. Listen, he has a tough task. Like he has a really tough task having to deal with kicks videos, lifestyles videos, lifestyles accessories videos, and just anything in between. We're very busy, and we have our own lives as well. So, we try to get out as much as possible. We try to enjoy the company of our missus, and give that quality time to them, and all the while maintain our own jobs, as well as this everyday job as a blogger, fashion blogger, tech blogger, however you want to call it. So, shout out to Ramon for, putting in that work for the videos, making everything look the part, and so definitely shout out to him. So, but me, I'm like I said, I'm under the weather. I managed to come down with some, wow, what was that? Subaru. So, yes, I managed to come down with some little flu bug. I mean, it's not as bad as I have had in the past. However, it is pretty annoying, to say the least. Everything kind of alters my voice, as you can tell. It's not a chest cold, it's a head cold. So, I'm full of phlegm, god awful phlegm. I've been blowing my nose for the last 3-4 days. So, but I should be okay. And I'm out doing what I do. So there you have it. So, for this particular vlog, first thing first, did you guys cop the Royalty Force yesterday, Saturday? That was February the 4th. If you haven't copped, I understand, and I'm going to kind of dive into these Royalty Force. So it's a bit of a funny story. I was downtown Brooklyn. I had to pick up my fiance from work, and I'm waiting for her. Women seem to take forever in a day to do anything. If they're at work, they're trying to get off of work, they take for a long time. If they're home, they're getting ready for work, they take a long time. If they're anywhere, they take a long time. So, excuse me. So, this is my situation. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I text her and I say, listen, I gotta go to the restroom, and I'll be right back. So, I go to damn, I go to the local restaurant. It's like a BBQ's, something like that, whatever. Shout out BBQ's. They don't have much of a menu, but you know, their drinks are decent. So at any rate, I go to the bathroom, I come out, and again, I said downtown Brooklyn. So if you guys are not familiar with downtown Brooklyn, it's like, I want to say the Mecca, Brooklyn's Mecca for fashion. There's a little bit of everything out there. There's Macy's down there. There's House of Hoops. There's Finish Line. There's Foot Action, and you know, it's an outside mall. But it's not an outside mall like you guys that might be out of the state might be thinking. See, an outside mall to you guys is what we're now doing with places like Gateway Mall and you know, other malls of that aspect. Gateway Mall is outside, and you know, it is what it is. So Fulton Mall, however, is one of, if not one of the first outside malls in New York. All right. Then came the outlet malls like what is that? Woodbury Common, so on and so forth. But I'm not going into all of that. So at the end of the day, I leave the bathroom, and I'm on this block. I can't remember the name of the block, but it's right around the corner from where my fiance works. So there's House of Hoops. So I go in, and I'm like, you know, I wanted to see what the Royalty Fours were talking about. So I pick them up, and oddly enough, and this is where the plot thickens, because there was a hype around these sneakers that was wild. Everybody was talking, oh, they're so dope, they're hot, they're that black and that gold. Everybody, or everyone on YouTube was hyping them. And listen, like, I don't remember doing anything about the Royalty Fours. I might have briefly said something in a prior vlog. However, I never said anything like that about the Royalty Fours. I mean, fours are nice, but fours are not really my most favorite sneaker. It never has been. I dig the concept, but fours haven't sat well with me ever. I have a few, but it never resonated with me. So I have these fours in hand, the Royalty Fours, and what was peculiar was this was about 6 o'clock at night, but give or take maybe 5:50, 6 o'clock. And I'm like, I asked the dude, this hairy guy, you know, I'm in House of Hoops, mind you, and I'm like, are these sitting? And he said, yeah, but there was a reason for it. Now, what he spoke was half bullshit and half real shit. I'll give you the real shit first. So the day before, Foot Action opens up a Flight 23. So if you're unfamiliar about Flight 23, that is Foot Action's collaboration with Jordan Brand, and you know, it's basically an all Jordan finish it's an all Jordan Foot Action. Like, the logo is white, the doors are clear glass and white. The inside is white. The only thing with color is the Jordan apparel and the Jordan footwear themselves. So, this Flight 23 opened up the Friday or the 3rd before the Royalty 4s released. And Flight 23 had them on deck. They were selling them for the regular price, box price, so no quarrels with that. And they had about 1,200 pairs, as stated by the gentleman in House of Hoops. Because if you guys don't know, I'm sure you do, but if you don't know, Foot Action and Foot Locker are like this. They're sister companies. So, you know, if in case you were wondering, and honestly, Champs is as well. So they have these 12, and they release them. These 1,200 pairs, they release them the day before. So Foot Locker, apparently everybody went on Friday to pick up these Royalty 4s from the Jordan store, the Flight 23 store, and it kind of knocked Foot Locker out the box because now they have tons of them and they're sitting. So I said, this is peculiar. So I didn't buy them from Foot Locker. I bought them. I bought them, but I went to Flight 23. So I'm like, let me see what's going on. Let me see what the goings-ons in Flight 23. So I am now in Flight 23. Excuse me. And I said, I saw the Pinnacle Force, the snakeskin. So I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. Cause they had I don't know what happened. Nobody was up on it. Nobody was hip to it, but they had a restock. So they restocked the Pinnacle Force. They restocked the Space Jams. They had almost a pretty much a restock. And the thing about Flight 23 is they will restock sneakers according to the sources inside the store. They will restock a sneaker on a whim. You won't even know. So I'm like, where did I miss the story about Flight 23? So at the end of the day, they didn't have my size in the Pinnacle Force snakeskin. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I said, what's up with the Royalty 4s? And they were like, we should have your size. So my face, now I got the Homer Simpson face, like, huh? So he pulls them out. He's like, yo, you might like them. Now, mind you, I looked at them already in Foot Locker, and I wasn't impressed. It's a nice sneaker, but I was like, okay. I wasn't hyped about them like everybody else was, and everybody was hyped about them. Like, I really don't want to hear anyone change up their story on YouTube, on whatever, because all of y'all was hyping them up. Every last one of them. So I'm like, they're cool. Don't get me wrong. They're cool. The black and the gold goes. But the way, again, and you probably heard this story already, the way the suede is It's much like the suede 12s, but that's pretty much a blue sneaker. And whichever way you smooth out that suede on it, it's still blue. You understand the concept, suede, whatever. The Royalty 4s is the same suede. And suede, when you brush it one way and it's nice and black, that's cool. But you brush it the other way, it looks ashy. And that's not cool. So it's just weird that these Royalty 4s are sitting. They're sitting on shelves. There is an abundance of them. You might still be able to get them from Nike, and Nike.com and the sneaker app. So after the first hour on the sneaker app, and that was what sparked sparked this whole bullshit. So what Nike does an hour after they release on the sneaker app, they send you an email or a notification from the Nike.com, and it says it's like a direct to cart email. You hit a couple of things, it's like direct to cart, buy them, and that's a wrap. And I'm like, yo, what's up with this? These shits are really setting. So I just found it funny that these hyped up sneakers called the Jordan 4 Royalties, again, dope sneakers. I like them, but there's nothing to get all crazy over. They're black and gold sneakers. We've had black and gold sneakers before. The Masters were black and gold. This is just another black and gold sneaker. That's it. So it was just really, really, really funny. So that's I guess I'm gonna wrap this vlog up right now, and then I'm going to go into another vlog in a few minutes. I'm gonna give it some time. I got a nice little ride. We're gonna be picking up something special. Woo-hoo, something special. Please stay tuned. I know I've been lengthy, but I had to tell a story. It's a story to tell. I had a story to tell. Anyway, it's your boy, Kicks God. I'm out this mother. Don't forget to subscribe, like if you liked it, disliked it if you disliked it. I'm sure you will probably like this video. I like to do these videos on location. So don't forget to hit the bell. Let you know when we post our videos. You'll get a notification on the notification app, and if you have it set up, it will also give you an email, if you will. Anyway, I'm out of here. Peace.
If I had to describe Lifestyles Defined, I would say it is a dream come true to have a platform where we can talk about the things that we love, and we can share with people who also love the things we love the way we love, and just have conversations that matter and go back and forth and grow as a community. It's been a pleasure. It's been a dream, and I just want to thank everyone that's involved for rocking out with us.